on ESPN Plus, which is the recently launched multi-sport direct-to-consumer subscription streaming service from the Walt Disney Company's direct-to-consumer and international group in partnership with ESPN. On top of that, this is all from the press release, by the way. On top of that, there will be other content, including exclusive all-new seasons of Dana White's Contender Series, which will begin in June 2009, though the entire arrangement will begin in January 2009. A new original all-access series produced by IMG, original content, exclusive pre- and post-event shows for all 15 UFC on ESPN Plus fight nights, hopefully hosted by Brett Okamoto. I'm just putting that out there. Non-exclusive access to UFC's full archive of programming, including historic events, classic bouts, and original programming, and additional UFC branded content, including UFC countdown shows, press conferences, weigh-ins, and pre- and post shows. Now, Brett, did you ever think, working for ESPN as long as you have, being on this beat as long as you have, that you would ever see a marriage like this between the UFC and ESPN?
Whew, first of all, I gotta say, that was a nice summarization of everything that's going on here, Arda. Very nice. That's why you play the host role, man. You have a way with words. I will say that one thing that you got wrong in all of that is you mentioned 2009. I want everyone to know that we have not entered into some weird time warp. Yes, it's 2009. 2019 is when this is happening, not 2009. But to answer
we're retro dating everything back 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, we're just really excited that, we want this to happen 10 years ago. But to answer your question, yeah, I did think that there was a good chance of this, only just from the standpoint of, UFC have had to fight for its mainstream acceptance. That time has now come and gone. It is accepted in mainstream, and it draws a certain fan base. Its rights package, its exclusive rights package with Fox was up at a beneficial time, really, when a lot of these other sports entities, they're locked into long-term deals right now. So if you want to make a splash and you want to go out and find a new property and you're launching something like ESPN Plus, in a lot of ways it almost felt at times inevitable that these two sides were going to link up. I mean, I just know from personal standpoint, working at ESPN, that the feeling towards the UFC has I don't want to say it's been cold. I don't want to say it's even been hit or miss. I just think that, it's something that the UFC has battled with, not just in the ESPN, but with all kinds of areas, is that some people are into it and some people are just not. Some people even kind of have a hard time even considering it still one of those traditional sports, when you're talking about ESPN executives who have been there for a long time.